This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi, I'm Masha Staples with your Fox 10 News Now update. Tempers exploding behind the wheel. Deputies saying road rage led to a teenage girl stabbing a man on a busy highway.
Anything like it happened. It was crazy.
Deputies arresting 17-year-old Davanice Jones. She's charged as an adult with first-degree assault, accused of stabbing a man during a road rage incident on Moffett Road in Sims. A witness who did not want to go on camera says Jones was driving a white car recklessly for several miles on Moffett, cutting in and out of traffic, using the turning lane to pass at least 40 cars. He says once she cut off a blue F-150, the driver of the truck started following her.
He was trying to get her to stop. He was cutting her off, trying to get her to stop, I'm assuming.
The witness says the two got out of their cars and were talking for just a few seconds before Jones started stabbing the man at least 5 times in his chest. We're still waiting to get a condition on the victim, who was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. A local mother whose police officer's son was killed in the line of duty is making sure the families of 7 Alabama officers who lost their lives on the job last year make it to National Police Week in May to see their loved ones honored. These 7 officers, including Mobile Police Officer Sean Tudor, will be honored with more than 130 others in Washington, D.C. Cindy Hatcher is the president of Alabama Concerns of Police Survivors. Her son, Tampa officer David Curtis, was killed in 2010. And she had to have yard sales and borrow money for her family to attend the week-long ceremony in D.C. She says never again.
Some of them do not register because they think they're not going to be able to go. I will not have that. Yeah. That will not be on my watch. I want my Alabama families there to see that happen, and I want them to hear their officers' names.
In the last couple of years, she's received help from Fairhope's Fraternal Order of Police. They're set to hold their second 5K next month, and all proceeds, of course, helping get those families to D.C.
Hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. Absolutely spectacular weather for our Saturday and for all the great parades going on around the region. We've got the Hickory Ridge Kids at 10 a.m., 52 degrees there. Got all the different mystical societies rolling on Route A at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Pretty much spectacular. Lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 60s. Then in the evening hours, got the Maids of Mirth on G, Butterfly Maidens and Merry Mates on A. Temperatures there will be in the 50s to start with, dropping in the 40s towards the end. So you're going to want to make sure you have a nice little jacket with you. Same deal over for the Knights of Echo Rouge over in Fairhope. They're at 6:30 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The Mystical Mutts will be rolling in Fairhope with some beautiful weather. In the evening, temperatures will be back off in the 50s once again, dropping as the parade goes along. So make sure you have a jacket. Gorgeous weather here for us today. As we go forward through time and go towards your Sunday, an area of low pressure is going to form over here in Louisiana, and that's going to track across the northern Gulf. Here we are midday tomorrow. You notice the heavy rain is going to be right along the coastline, but as you go inland, the rain showers become much lighter. So this is going to be just sort of grazing our area, and as we go into the evening parades on your Sunday night, really only the possibility for some drizzle, so it shouldn't be a huge deal, more of a nuisance than anything else here for our Sunday, but certainly some areas could get some showers here for us. You can see the rain chance there at 60% for the south and western part of our viewing area, but once again, all that, for the most part, the rain's going to be pretty light, except for right along the coastline, and then the rain chances go down as we move on inland for our Sunday. And you look here over the next several days, you can see a lot of rain chances. Once again, the good news is most of it is just more of a nuisance than anything else. We're not looking at severe weather. We're not looking at 3 or 4 inches of rain, nothing like that. Most of it's going to be really light, so just something that we'll have to deal with, but nothing that's going to be too bad. Temperatures staying pretty mild here through the middle of the week. That's how things look through your next several days. Just be aware that after today, we'll be dealing with some showers.
A manufacturer is recalling thousands of ceiling fans. It says the blades can fly off and cause injury. Lowe's sold the Harbor Breeze 48 Santa Ana ceiling fans between May 2014 and January 2016. The manufacturer has received 210 complaints about the blades coming off. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says in 10 cases they cause injuries. The commission says people who have the fans should stop using them and contact them right away. Gambling could be moving a little bit closer to the state of Alabama. Governor Kay Ivey selecting a group to study gambling policy. Their job is basically to do homework on all forms of gaming. Talks of legalizing gambling in Alabama date back decades, with more than 180 bills filed since the late 1900s. Now, a study group will examine gaming and gather information for a possible future vote of the people. 3 Mobilian's former U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Regina Benjamin, former Alabama Commissioner of Insurance Walter Bell, and Mobile County Sheriff Sam Cochran are on the study group, and Cochran says the group's job is to gather the facts and make an informed decision without political pressures that might apply to those legislature. And the multinational corporation Nike won its extortion case against attorney Michael Avenatti. Prosecutors say he threatened to publicly accuse Nike of illicitly paying amateur basketball players unless the company paid him millions. Avenatti also betrayed his client, a youth basketball coach, by advocating for money for himself instead of the client. He was charged with transmission of interstate communications with intent to extort, attempted extortion, and honest services wire fraud. He was found guilty on all 3 counts.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.